CBS Sports, your home of March Madness, the Masters, the PGA, PGA Tour, SEC football, the NFL, and February 3rd, Super Bowl 53.
The scene outside Stegeman Coliseum in Athens, Georgia. It's another sellout, the most they've had in this building in 16 years. We look inside Stegeman Coliseum, just about set for the first of 3 games today on CBS. We start with the Florida Gators against the Georgia Bulldogs. Later, Wichita State and Cincinnati. Then we go out west for USC and UCLA. But first things first, welcome everybody. Brad Nessler along with Clark Kellogg. Right here in the SEC, 2 teams, Clark, that find themselves very much in the same conference boat, as it were.
No question about it. Both of these teams looking for the feel-good momentum that comes from a win. Is going to come down to will as much as skill in this one.
Mike White told us he thought offense would be no problem this year. It has been. Defense hasn't been for the Gators.
They focused on it from the start, and they've been superb at the defensive end of the floor. As a matter of fact, that's why they've been so competitive in so many games. First, second, and third in those key defensive categories.
Let's talk about the key players in the matchup this afternoon.
Well, Kayvon Allen really struggled early on this season, but of late in the SEC games, you see his numbers have really upticked. They need him to continue to play at a high level.
And for Georgia, you go to the big guy, one of the most dominant players in the SEC as far as blocking shots and rebounds.
You know what we call that kind of guy, don't you, Brad? A stat sheet stuffer supreme. This young fella does everything, and he does it all well.
Let's jump in gear with our AT&T Fast Analysis.
Well, you talk about these 2 teams, and when you look at Claxton, stat sheet stuffing is what he does. He can rake it and take it. Excellent ball skills. And there you see him looking off the defender and right to the rack. Beautifully done. For Florida, it's about the defensive end of the floor. Kavarius Hayes doing a nice job being active, moving his feet, getting the steal, and they want to turn turnovers into points, and Kayvon Allen able to do just that. We'll see a lot of threes in this one today.
We'll see if they drop. That's the big problem. The Gators and the Dogs from Athens coming up next. CBS Sports College basketball coverage is sponsored by Axe. Sonic. This is how you Sonic. And by AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.